Good morning, it's your boy Doug on Sunday, December 22nd, and I'm outside. And y'all know I only go outside for one reason: the paper, baby. Paper calling me Sunday morning, December 22nd. Good morning to those who woke up today, December 22nd. Happy birthday to you, to those born December 22nd, and my condolences to those who did not wake up today, December 22nd. We are only 3 days away from Christmas, and you out here early in the morning with your boy in Loganville, Georgia, hunting for that moolah, baby. I'm always on the grind. So today, I gotta make 2 stops. Two washing machines actually scheduled for today. Got one that's going to be in Cumming, Georgia, and the other one will be in Canton, Georgia. And guess what? You guys are coming along with me. But first, we got to pull up to the quick racetrack. Not quick trip, but racetrack. Because we can't get nowhere without no gas. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of y'all plan on catching up with me and pushing. So, we going to get some gas in this. And I'll be right back. Woo. It's cold out there. We got 28 degrees in Loganville, Georgia this morning. And that's a bit chilly on the bone. Hopefully we can get up to 40, 50 degrees today. We'll see how that goes. Got home yesterday, built me a fire, watched some movies. Speaking of movies, 60 Gang. Check out on Netflix the movie 6888 about the black women in the military back in the 40s. Absolutely amazing movie. Tyler Perry. I don't know who helped you this time, but you did it. Thumbs up, 5 stars, 10 stars, whatever you got to do. But that movie should, without a doubt, hands down, win Academy Award for Best Picture. What's her name? Mrs. Washington from Scandal. Absolutely, hands down, no question, Best Actress of the Year, Academy Award. She played her ass off. And the girl from Sisters, she get an award for best. What they got, a co-actress? You know, the one that, not the main character, but I think they do have Academy Award for the best co-actress in a motion picture. Hands down, 6888, great movie to sit down and watch. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I couldn't find nothing wrong with the movie. I couldn't add anything to the movie. Well done, perfect for all people, all children, and it's set for everybody to watch. It talks about some certain issues that happened during the wartime and how they treated our black women, but the courage and the bravery and the willingness to exceed, those are black women that we need today. We miss black women, like strong black women that's not willing to settle for anything and were able to overcome any obstacle. Great movie. I recommend you all to watch it. I watched it and I was amazed. Thumbs up to 6888. Be right back. I didn't think Tyler Perry had it in him to put out such a movie, but hey, been out long enough. So, our first stop is Cumming, Georgia. Let me get the address pulled up. Now that we got some fuel done, we can get rid of that. Oh, I forgot to get it burned out. Fuck it. Okay, we are going to schedule Applewood Court. APPEW O-O-D, Court, Beaufort. Oh, that's Beaufort, I'm sorry. And then Canton. Beaufort, Georgia. 30518. 30. There it is. And go. Let me let you guys see. I know you guys love the streets. What we got going on here?
Stephen A. You know sports. On this, you know what the hell you talking about. When you say you don't understand or you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and you have a panel to piggyback and parrot every syllable you uttered, well, why are you doing it if you didn't understand what I'm talking about?
I made a similar mistake. Here's what you needed to say, Stephen A. I'm going to say it for you now. This is what I believe you should say. This is what I will say about that report.
I want to address some recent comments from my friend Roland Martin, who took issue with my thoughts this past weekend on the Justice Department's report on the January 6th Capitol riots in 2021. In summary, I made the connection that Donald Trump appeared to be right to some degree when it came to the conspiracy theories about the FBI's involvement on that day. At least that's how some took it. Well, here's what Roland Martin had to say Monday about my comments on his show, Roland Martin Unfiltered. Take a listen. I have no idea what the hell Stephen A. was just talking about. I know Stephen A. I respect Stephen A. Stephen A., you know sports. On this, you know what the hell you talking about. Like, I literally have no idea what the hell he was talking about there. How he's pissed off and the Democrats and Trump said stuff was rigged. And y'all, MAGA is running that clip everywhere. Oh, they are saying, oh, see, even Stephen, the truth, they all know the truth. Go to my iPad. Associated Press, Fact Focus, Inspector General's January 6th report misrepresented as proof of FBI setup. The basis of what the right has been saying is that January 6th was fine, it was great, it was wonderful, but the FBI, it was a setup. The FBI, they were behind the whole deal. They were agents. They were the ones who were starting stuff. That's the report. And so when Stephen A. is going on and on, they sat here and making Trump out to be true. No, he lied. He lied. Couple of things. First off, Roland Martin, nice touch with the cowboy hat. You should wear it more often. It's fitting of you. You are from Texas, after all. You're a Texas fan, if I remember correctly. So it's more apropos that you put on that hat even more so than I do. So good look there. But nice try. Ain't gonna work this way. First of all, let me say this about Roland Martin.
He's a set beta male
or anything like that, but we are friends. He's a guest on this show anytime I ask him to. I respect his knowledge, and he is absolutely right. This is his lane, not mine. Sports is my thing. This is what he does. I get that. But I am allowed to be an expert on what the hell comes out of my mouth and what I believe I said. And that is why I clap back respectfully at my man Roland Martin, not his panelists
I don't like the way that's
chirping and mimicking and laughing and giggling in the sideline like anybody know who the hell they are. I ain't talking about them. That's a waste of my time. I'm talking about my brother Roland Martin here. When you say you don't understand or you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and you have a panel to piggyback and parrot every syllable you uttered, well, why are you doing it if you didn't understand what I'm talking about? Why am I getting attacked if you don't comprehend or understand what I was saying? If it's convoluted, why not ask me to come on and clarify? Why not talk to me and say, what exactly is it that you're trying to say? That is not what Roland Martin did, ladies and gentlemen. What he did instead was marry my thoughts to these extreme conspiracy theories that the MAGA right might have put out there about the FBI having some pivotal role in what transpired on January 6th, 2021. That's what he was doing. Look at this right here. Look at this report from the DOJ. It reads, confusion and lack of coordination contributed to the FBI's inaccurate report to Congress that had canvassed field offices. After January 6th, the FBI reported to Congress that it had directed its field officers prior to January 6th to canvass their CHSS for information concerning threats in connection with the January 6th electoral certification. However, as noted, we found that no canvassing of field officers for source information had occurred. We found that the FBI statements to Congress were not intentionally inaccurate, and that confusion and lack of coordinated communications contributed to the inaccurate reporting. Why do I bring that up? It doesn't convict the FBI. It doesn't authenticate or validate assertions from the MAGA right that somehow the FBI was corrupt and they manipulated the proceedings to, invoke or provoke violence at the U.S. Capitol that ultimately will be blamed on Donald Trump. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying is, why the hell are we hearing about this now? What took the report so damn long? How come we didn't hear about this before the election? And is it possible that the reason why we didn't hear about it before the election is because folks on the left wanted to marry January 6th completely and totally and utterly to Donald Trump? Is that clear enough?
Stephen A. Smith was being way too nice to Roland Martin. Roland Martin was not respectful at all. Stephen A. Smith never said the FBI did January 6th. That's not what Stephen A. was saying. Stephen A. was saying the FBI had informants there. He did. He didn't make any other statement beyond that. But what I think Stephen A., what he did wrong was he wasn't very specific in what he was claiming. I made a similar mistake. Here's what you needed to say, Stephen A., and I'm going to say it for you now. This is what I believe you should say. This is what I will say about that report. If you had a number of informants on the ground at January 6th, why didn't you prevent January 6th? Sounds like you had intelligence of what was going on, had an opportunity to end it, to thwart it, decided not to use it against Trump. You fell down on your surveillance, you fell down on your response. They had troops, I don't know, at the harbor or someplace, instead of having them at the location. And you had informants? What good of having informants giving you information about something going down if you don't do anything to prevent what's about to go down? And then we got to hear about it for 2.5 years? For 2.5, 3 years, we got to keep hearing about this? It sort of reminds me of Roe versus Wade not being ratified by the Democrats so the Democrats could run on it. They took it as an opportunity, but it eventually got overturned for them to be able to use it to run on it. And then they failed. Same thing with January 6th. They let January 6th happen, exaggerated and amplified what happened like it was basically a coup and overthrowing of our government. That somehow Trump was behind it. And then it failed. He still got elected. It did not work. So Stephen A., I think that's all it is, man. And I think what needs to be said is very point blank. The powers that be, in my opinion, this is commentary. Stephen A. Smith is allowed to have an opinion. He is. This notion that he can't have an opinion is bullshit. Anybody who has a platform can speak their mind. I have no proof that the FBI did this intentionally. I feel like they have, in my opinion. Yeah, they let this thing unfold because it was going to be good for whatever their agenda was. Hence, it's why things unfold. I do not accept explanations such as, we just messed up. Human error. Incompetence. How much money did the Pentagon lose? Like $2.3 trillion or some shit. We don't know what happened with the money. Everybody starts sounding like, God, what's that governor of Minnesota? What's his name? See how I quickly forgot who that guy is? Oh, I'm just a knucklehead. I'm just a knucklehead. Sometimes I say things that don't make sense. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I wasn't lying. I was just, I misstated. I forgot who I was. I'm a dummy. I'm a knucklehead. Forgive me. You know, I don't buy those types of explanations. So now we're supposed to believe the FBI just dropped the ball on the capital of the United States. And in this environment, this political environment that we all live in and we all work in, Stephen A. Smith, you have a platform. Both sides will use whatever you say. The right will use it. The liberals will use it. The conservatives will use it. MAGA will use it. I'll use it. We'll all use anything that goes across the table that is interesting to our viewers. We're going to use it. And that's all Stephen A. Smith did here. I'm critical of Stephen A. Smith, but he's good for media because he creates media. Now, here goes the last part. Here goes my part. And I got to say this. What I find very, very interesting and something I want all of us to recognize. Did you see how livid Roland was?
Shit, that's my turn.
Go to my iPad! Go to my iPad! Go to my iPad!
Did you see how angry Roland was? Does Roland appear to be an independent, news person fighting for Black America? He puts on his HBCU garb. Sometimes he's rocking the Sheikies. Negro League baseball memorabilia. He does all these things. Shrouds himself in this thing. He gives tributes to great Black icons like Frankie Beverly and Mays. You know, he does these great things. Here's my thing though. But at the end of the day, the main times I've seen Roland get indignant and act like a complete ass is when he's going after Black people that are Republicans. Or anybody going after the Democratic Party. Or when his money ain't showing up. Them the only few times Roland gets upset like that. He gets to yelling and screaming and shit. All the estrogens flowing all over the place. It's like a Stand By Me scene when they did the pie eating contest. Estrogen everywhere. All why? Because Stephen A. Smith dared to say bad things about the Democratic Party. And then Roland lost his mind. But Roland Martin is not an independent. He is a Democratic operative. He always has been a Democratic operative. He is nothing more than that. The people that watch him, just admit that's what you like. You like a Democratic operative who was there to serve the Democratic Party, not you. He serves the Democratic Party in his own pocketbook. Time and time again, he compromises the journalistic ethics in order to line his pockets. He did so with Tiffany Henyard. He did it again with Kamala Harris's campaign. You don't take money from a campaign and then interview the candidate. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. If they complain, you could have took more money, or you deserved more money to help her lose. And that's something to help her lose. I needed more money to help her lose. Didn't change shit. But anyway, the point is, you saw how lively he got, how angry he got. He got all red in the face. He's all pissed off. He's yelling, he's screaming. I don't know what. His friend Stephen A's doing. His friend. This is why it's so hard to be cool with people in this business. That's how friends treat each other. That's some friend shit. That's how friends roll in this business, guys. That's the type of friend you meet outside. Like I said, these people, they will trade, I believe they will sell their kids for their political party. That's the difference between MAGA and these sellout neoliberal liberals, like Roland. The Boule, MAGA will go get J.D. Vance tomorrow if J.D. Vance fucks up the idea of what they want MAGA to be. Roland will go get his cousin, his sister, his friend, a next door neighbor, a colleague, one of them cackling people in his office doing the show, being his backup dancers. He'll come get them tomorrow if they disrespect the Democrat. He'll forget all that. But Roland, you know me. I've known you for 30 years. It'll be like that scene in The Penguin. Remember the penguin at the end of The Penguin? He's sitting next to the guy, the young guy thought the penguin and him was friends. That's everybody that Roland knows. All of Roland's friends. Roland will choke the life out of you for the Democratic Party. It's gotta say goodbye. Gotta say goodnight. It's gotta happen. I thought we was friends, but we friends. It'd be like a bad Nino Brown, G Money scene from New Jack City. C&B. Roland Martin unfiltered. Roland Martin unfiltered.
Speaking like a black rapper, at your age, you sound like a fool. Carry yourself well. You're a young man. You're a young man. Carry yourself with pride. Speak articulately. Don't speak like that. Pull up your pants. You're a good-looking guy. You have a bright future ahead of you. All right? My name's Aldo. That's okay. Hey, don't be embarrassed. Be an articulate young man and carry yourself with pride, all right? All right. Have a good one, man. God bless you.
That's your perspective. I understand. Yeah.
When did he say black kids are not good looking?
He insinuated. It was an innuendo.
No, you act like he's saying all white kids are good looking. There's a whole lot of ugly white kids I see.
But remember what the 2C's said.
You see what I get what you said.
Remember what the 2C's said.
And then again, he didn't have to say black rapper then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He gave the impression that only black people behave like that.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I understand there's a stereotype for blacks acting like that.
All right, okay, I want to get his perspective. He the judge. He the Supreme Court justice.
You're so stupid.
I just think it's a person of the same kind telling their kind to not act like another kind because that is not you and you can do better than that.
Right.
And I think that should happen more in the black community.
It should.
If you see a black boy walking down the street and he looks stupid, you should correct his stupid ass and say, hey, look, pull your pants up, do better than that.
He might shoot your ass.
Might shoot your hey, that's the risk you're gonna take. Okay?
Right.
Now a little bit more.
Hey, let's go back to the comment now.
God.
All right, let's go to that comment. It's a light-skinned dude. He said, hey, young man, you are white, we are better. Carry yourself as such. And he's laughing.
Yeah.
Because that's the tone, that's the impression he got from when he was giving them advice.
Kevin, that's the way white people see black people.
I know
like that.
I understand.
Black people are like,
we're our own detriment. We're detrimental to our... Yeah.
I think we're a laughingstock in many respects to all the other races in the world.
Because we don't have black men being hard on other black men like that white man to that white kid.
Yeah, it's a subsection within our community, but that is so detrimental to all of us.
Right.
And he just sticking up for the white kids. Man, don't fall into that trap.
Right.
That's all. Let me keep reading.
Read some more comments.
Yeah, man. Oh, here's a black woman. Hold on to your chairs.
Don't talk black. Talk. Nah, see, you took it too far.
See, I already know it's a black woman. I
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah.
Let me
That's,
read
the way that kid was talking is not black. Yeah. Let me read her
He
comment.
didn't sound.
Am I right or wrong, Chief Justice?
Yeah, no, I don't. When people say talk black, talk white, I refer to, like I said, oh, so are you saying that black people don't have good diction?
Right.
You refer, because I pronounce my words because I don't sound like I'm from Baltimore, but I am.
Right.
Yeah, but it's like, that's what you're talking about. You're saying I have good diction.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Chris, I came with a new nickname for you. It's not overtime. It's Chief Justice. I'm gonna get you a mallet.
Call him, no, he's the real CJ.
Yeah.
CJ.
Chief Justice. Yeah, CJ Chief Justice. Hey, I'm gonna read a comment. Wow. Black rapper? Don't be a fool. Several black rappers have graduated from college with 4.4 GPAs. Yeah, your statement was foolish. Put down the mic and pick up a book. Well, you see what she's saying, though, right?
Yeah, I get that. That's true. But who's the loudest within that group of people?
Right.
I mean, do you see country music singers shooting, killing each other?
Right.
How many rappers have died over like the last 5 years?
It's like every day, like every month. It's
It's a stereotype of the black community. It's just not willing to acknowledge that.
Yeah, that's true.
But white people have acknowledged it.
Right. But black people won't acknowledge that.
But they won't. That's why
Right.
our communities are in the state that it is.
Yeah. Let's read some more comments. Black woman.
God.
Look, that dude said based. Yeah, you're right. As she is loaded with face tats. LOL. Oh, so black rappers speak one way, subtle racist. That's the chief. That's the impression I got from it too. It was good advice. That's why I said I agree with 98% what he said. But I think it came from a place. But is it racism? It's subtle. He's probably doesn't. He's not even aware of it. Most people are not even aware of it. But
Is that
the way he
racist?
depicted black rapper, all black rappers are not like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not one to throw racism into everything, and I think people do it too much. Yeah,
You know what's deep?
right. That's true.
Name a trailer trash white person that articulate themselves well.
Right. Yeah. I grew up around a lot of them. That's why I can't talk.
So it's like
I
that,
grew up in the South.
some like just like you were saying, man. That's what he think all, but I don't think he knows there's certain motherfuckers that sound like person.
Yeah.
Certain people that sound like that. But
Yeah.
I really get what he knows what's up what he did.
Yeah.
But he was just like, you
There's-
sound like a black rapper.
The thing is, in every demographic of people, there's always the smart and always the dumb. There's
Yeah,
always
man.
the ignorant. There's
Absolutely.
always the smart. And
Absolutely.
we looking at too much into the race behind it. And race has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The subsection always gonna be louder than the people.
Mhm,
Yup.
yeah.
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 Because everybody
Because
want to
they
point
want
out the
attention.
bad in things,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
always the good.
Right.
Yeah, but that's a good looking white kid. He don't need to be going down there. I talk the same way to my black kid. Yeah. You a good looking kid. You walk around, you over there walk around thinking, man, you all hard and shit.
How you did it like this? He said, "You're hard as shit."
What was this, a gun? He's like, you walking around like you all hard
Hard
and
as
shit.
shit.
Oh, man, my kids. I tell my son, he be listening to garbage. My son, man, don't that give you anxiety? He got infected. No, he got infected. We was infected with that too when I was younger. Yeah. I was infected at Jodeci.
Oh man,
Not no drill rap.
Keith Sweat. No,
I used to listen to Keith Sweat, R. Kelly. R. Kelly.
Come on,
R.
man.
Kelly.
damn.
Man, they locked him up. Rightfully so. I just saw a video of him. I said, man, I see why they locked you up. You was out of control. Hey, you want to read some more comments? Yeah, this is although racist. Oh, there's a blackface.
Oh,
You would have never said this to a black person's face, and you only feel comfortable standing by what you said on the internet. You thought you were doing something, but you really just showed your ignorance. Have a day you deserve. What?
yeah, maybe I don't hear that. Like I didn't.
Yeah, I got the impression.
I didn't jump right to black or white.
Right.
I just jumped right to.
I thought it was
This
good
kid
advice.
Stupid. Let me tell him. Like.
Yeah.
Like you look stupid. Like,
Mhm.
he made it to act like this.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
made a valid observation.
Yeah.
Of course, the black guy's not gonna see it that way.
I don't know. That's just me. I don't just default to that's racist.
yeah,
Now it
yeah.
can get to that place if it's
Yeah.
you know.
I'm
But
starting.
there's certain what do you call them, waypoints and markers that tell me
Mhm.
if something is like something's okay,
Mhm.
borderline, because prejudice and racist people get that mixed up too, because
Right,
people
right.
might just have a preference
Yeah,
for
yeah.
their color and they group of people, whatever.
Right.
And racist is like
Right. Yeah.
Man.
That's yeah.
a
Everything's
true
like-
racist. Like to me, the ones that I met won't even acknowledge that you exist.
Yeah.
They
Right.
won't even see you.
Right.
They won't say nothing to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta admit though, I'm starting to notice a trend in these comments. The white people, good advice. Black people, hey man, that was racist what you told them. Well, they see things from a different lens. Yeah. But you can't deny if we had more black people who didn't put, I mean, when we saw black children or black kids or other black people behaving like this, we wouldn't have this problem in our communities. Yeah. You know? Keep reading, man. After bro said like a black rapper, damn, that shit gone, man. Yeah, he gone. Man. He gone. Where he gone, man? There's that one. You go, keep going up. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
I must have clicked on open the comments.
What was that long one?
Damn, this shit's gone. Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay.
Got to keep going down. Hold on.
There it is. There it is. After bro said like a black rapper, I didn't take his word serious. Man, come on, man. Hit view all replies after he said that. See what they said. Oh, now I get it. Says Christian and conservative in the bio. Most that identify as such act like anything other than articulate as black. That's gotta. You are an example of your feelings, blinding you from the truth. Okay, I like that. That's not what he said. He was talking about the wigger phenomenon.
See, that's what the W.
Yeah. See, that's racist. You call a black person as white person N-word. It's also to be racist if you call a white person. It's not racist, Kevin. Why you progressive, Kevin? Now? No, he sees him act like a black kid. I seen this white boy. No. I seen white people who are very articulate, but they sound and behave like they're not white. They sound black, even talk white. Everything about them is black, but they just Caucasian. When you call somebody like that, they listen to black music. Is what you're saying? Yeah, I was just looking at today. He was on the Breakfast Club, like that football player that's dating Taylor Swift. I can tell he's like that. Yeah, he's got a black side to him. He got some black in him. He comes off like a light skinned black dude. He's got his stuff all edged up, lined up. He comes off like a light skinned black dude. You talk about the tight end for Kansas City? Yeah. Travis Kelce. He come up like a light skinned black dude, like a red bone.
Yeah, he do. Especially when he was.
But he's dated black women.
When he had the sister, he was listening to all them. Right, he like come out like that. You know who come off? He be saying like certain hood words, but he doesn't say it like a black dude. Yeah, always. Like all his shit, it sounds like he's from the hood or right. And he says it. Theo Vaughn, he's saying, but he says it. He doesn't sound hood. Like that kid didn't sound hood. He was like big up to something gang. Yeah. He didn't sound like it. You know. Hit puberty first. You hit puberty first? Yeah, he got to hit puberty. Yeah.
So there's a lot of good what he did. The WIGA, that's racist. Yeah, I think so. Come on.
It don't
think about it. Think about a bunch of white Nazi skinheads see a white dude walking with a black girl, wearing a chain, dressed like a black person, acting like a black person, and they call him that's racist. Yeah, in that context, yeah. Yeah. But I think you could use it and it's not racist. Can you? Oh, okay. So you just like black people. N-word is not. When a black person say it's not racist, when a white person say it is, oh no, see you twisting my words. Oh man, same logic. Oh no, you twisting my words. Oh man, same. That was disingenuous. What you did. Trying to gaslight. I suppose. But I just don't like labeling everything racist. Yeah, I don't either. Stuff, maybe. Yeah. Racist? Do you think it came? I've been around racist people. Do you think that dude that told that kid, that was great advice what he gave that kid? Don't get me wrong, that was great advice. Do you think he needs to better educate himself on what he actually said, how it could be offensive to some people? Man, Kevin, that shouldn't be sensitive to people, man. Man, you live in a white neighborhood. Why is that?
Why is that? Why is that?
So he's seeing that. Yeah.
It's a
Don't get me wrong. If he was in my neighborhood, we'd be best friends. Don't get me wrong.
Who, Aldo?
The dude that was
His name Aldo.
Yeah.
Selling the world. We're going to use that to create a strong barrier, and it worked. That's why our numbers were so good. It really worked, and it worked well. And it's very expensive to do. And I'm asking Joe Biden to stop his people from giving it away. It's something that people can't even believe is happening. So hopefully Joe will be able to stop it. We'll soon unleash American energy, and this will be done at levels not seen before, issuing quick approvals for pipelines, drilling, and other infrastructure. It'll be clean energy, and we'll bring in the price of electricity, and we're going to bring it down fast. We're also going to create clean coal. Clean coal is something that has really taken over. We have coal that will last for over 1,000 years. We have so much coal, and with a process, it becomes clean coal. It's very powerful energy, unlike wind. It's very, very powerful, and we're going to be doing a lot of clean coal for the people of West Virginia and others, Wyoming, so many states. We have great states, and they'll be happy to hear it. But we're going to be very much into clean coal. I don't ever use the word coal. I use the word clean coal. And I'll keep my promise to pass historic tax cuts for American families, workers, and businesses that create jobs in America. As you know, we're giving tax cuts if they do it here. We brought it down from 44%, 42%. In some cases, it was 39%. We brought it all the way down to 21%. And now we're bringing it down to 15%, but only if they make their product, their car, or whatever they're doing in the United States, in the U.S., and people are thrilled. I've had the smartest people on Wall Street call me. They said, "Where'd you get that idea?" And it doesn't seem that complicated, right? But it's nobody. It's like the paperclip. Nobody ever thought of it. One guy thought of it. Everybody looked at it. They said, "Wow, that was a good idea. Why didn't I think of it?" But we're bringing it down 6 more points, and that will put us really at the best level we've ever had for bringing in business. We've never been down to that level. We'll be among the lowest taxed states, and a lot of businesses are going to come in. Between that and our taxing and tariff policies, we're going to have business like nobody's ever seen in this country before. That's why we're, having a 41-year record in optimism from small businesses and big businesses. And I'll keep my promise to pass historic tax cuts for families, workers, and businesses that create jobs in America. Any business that invests $1 billion or more in the United States will be eligible for fully expedited permits and approvals, including environmental approvals from the federal government. So when companies come in, if they're going to invest $1 billion or more, there'll be many of them, and they'll go into Detroit, and they'll go into a lot of places where we want them. You saw how well I did with the auto workers. We did unbelievably. You saw how well we did with the Teamsters, and also the non-union were record 98%, 97%. Nobody's ever got numbers like that, because we're bringing business back, and they're all coming back. We lost them over years of stupidity. I call it the years of stupidity, the decades of stupidity. Through the Department of Government Efficiency, Elon Musk has been working very hard with various people, including Vivek. We'll going to eliminate hundreds of billions of dollars of waste and fraud. And I can only tell you, I'll give you a little early report, they're finding things that you wouldn't even believe. So we're looking to save maybe $2 trillion. And it'll have no impact. Actually, it'll make life better, but it'll have no impact on people. It's not like we will never cut Social Security, things like that. It's just waste, fraud, and abuse. And we'll immediately restore the sovereign borders of the United States and stop illegal immigration, which is costing us, I believe, trillions of dollars a year. I think it's a cost that nobody's ever seen anything like it. I don't know how can you be satisfied releasing prisoners into the United States. Think of this. You're releasing prisoners from jails all over the world, not just in South America. From the Congo, I would talk about it all the time. They're a very big sender of people. But from all over the world, they're sending prisoners out of their jails. Some of their jails are empty. and they will be empty soon if this ever continued. I spoke with the president of Mexico, and as you know, I spoke with Justin Trudeau of Canada, and we told them it's not fair, not right. You can't let these people come into our country, and they understand. They're very much on notice, and they're going to have to stop this from happening. They're going to have to stop it. We lose a lot of money to Mexico. We lose a lot of money to Canada, tremendous amount. We're subsidizing Canada. We're subsidizing Mexico. That can't go on. And I get along with the people of Mexico and Canada very well, but we can't let that happen. Why are we supporting and giving other countries hundreds of billions of dollars? It's not fair. It's not right. And the people of Mexico and Canada fully understand that. We've talked about it before, but now we're doing something about it. We started, and then we had to fix the COVID situation, and that's what we did. But now we're doing it. We're doing it from the beginning. Howard will be largely in charge. We'll be working on it together. Howard's terrific. He's done a fantastic job, and he's really helped us a lot with transition. I think we have fantastic people coming in. So all of these policies will help us rapidly defeat inflation, create millions of new jobs, and put money in the pockets of the hardworking families of our country, pay off debt. We're going to be paying off a tremendous amount of debt. We're at $36 trillion. You don't want to be there. And we're going to be using a lot of the money that we make. We're going to be opening up a lot of businesses are going to be pouring in because of our tax policy. And we're going to use the money that we made to pay off debt and to reduce taxes. We're going to further reduce taxes. If you remember when we reduced them last time, that brought a tremendous amount. We brought it down to 21%, and that was the biggest tax cut in the history of our country. And nobody ever thought this would happen, but this is what's supposed to happen. We actually ended up taking in more revenue at 21 than we did at 40%, which was pretty amazing. But this will be the most exciting and successful period of reform and renewal in all of American history, maybe of global history. The golden age of America, I call it. It's begun. So it's the golden age of America, and that's what it's going to be. And we hope we don't have any intervening problems, because things happen. Like out of nowhere came the China virus. Out of nowhere came other things we don't want to have. You know, when I left, we had no wars. We had no problems. The Middle East was good. We did the Abraham Accords. We did things that nobody thought were even possible. But think of it. 4 years ago, we had no wars. You didn't have Russia going into Ukraine. They wouldn't have done it. They weren't even thinking about it. When they saw what happened in Afghanistan, I think they gave them an idea. But they wouldn't have done it. They would have never gone. President Putin would have never gone in. And now you look at all those people are dead. All those cities are destroyed. You know, it's nice to say they want their land back, but the cities are largely destroyed. They've left Kiev because probably maybe they want to use it or occupy it, but they haven't done it. They've done a lot of damage, but relatively compared to the other cities, very little. But many of those cities are gone. Those beautiful towers, those beautiful buildings that they had are now laying on their sides, destroyed, totally destroyed. The turrets and all of the magnificent 1,000-year-old, 2,000-year-old structures that were very strong are blown to smithereens. You look at some of those cities and not one building standing. So, you know, when you say take over the country, take over what? Take over what? That's 100-year.